Would you like to keep your clients paying you longer? Your GoHighLevel dashboard tracks leads, sales, and appointments, but clients most of the time aren't looking at that. I'm gonna show you how to create easy, automated weekly or monthly client reports to send your clients so they can understand and know what you're doing is actually working and it's not magic. This will keep them longer, keep them loyal, and most importantly, keep them paying you for as long as you need them. Now that you understand how important having reports are, let's jump right in. So the first thing you're gonna do is come into high level and go right down to reporting, and it'll bring you to a page that looks just like this. Then you're gonna click new report. So right here, you have three options. You have create from blank. These are coming soon, but this will just be a library of reports, and this will just be cloning one you already have. Then down here, what it's gonna do is it's gonna allow you to create one off of the dashboard you have right now in your sub account, and it's gonna pull all that info. So that will be pre-made. So let me show you. If we come to select and we click this, okay, it's going to be completely blank, and you're going to add in stuff, which we're going to get into this in a second, but it's just going to be completely blank. If we do new report and we do from dashboard, it is going to take what's on the dashboard and bring it in here to the report. So I want to make this really clear. This report and all of the reports are the dashboard analytics. It just takes everything on the dashboard and brings it into a report and sends it to them whenever you want. This is all your data. If you didn't know, in GoHighLevel, that's what the dashboard is. And you can actually edit this dashboard to only keep certain information, which we're gonna get to just in a little bit, which is amazing. Because what a lot of people do is they have random stuff here. You may not be running Facebook ads. You may not be running Google ads. You don't need any of this. There's a lot of things you may not need in here that you can actually get rid of. And you can edit this and only have the right data, which I actually highly recommend you do. And I see very little people do this, and their clients don't know what they're doing. Like, what are you guys doing for me? Well, if you just keep the right data, it'll make them look like you're doing a lot more, which, trust me, you want if you're doing a good job. Because remember, these people don't understand what you're doing for them. It just sounds like magic. Okay, so we're gonna come down to reporting, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this dashboard in the new report. Okay, and we're gonna come right in, we're gonna have the dashboard, and we're gonna click import. This is the easiest way to do this. You name it right there. This will be a date range of when you want to see the report. Did you just want to see it from Tuesday to Wednesday or for a whole month? You can click that right there. And then this is how to export immediately and get the file and then cancel or save it. So this is your report. This is what it looks like. And this can be sent to your clients so they can see, wow, look at that. I get X, Y, and Z, and you know, this looks like they're doing good. Now, why is this better than a simple, look at your dashboard? Is A, that's more work for them because they got to log in to high level, do a lot of stuff. And B, they don't really understand it. If you send them a custom report via email with only the data you want, it looks more professional. It's like, boom, your weekly report of what Declan is doing for you on GoHighLevel. Way more professional, way better, and it shows the data you're doing. One of the biggest issues I see when it comes to people keeping their clients is data. They have no way of showing clients what they're doing. Remember, you understand marketing and sales and CRMs and AI. Your clients most likely have no clue what it is. They don't get it. So with data and with numbers, you can show them this is what we're doing and this is how it works. If you do this well, will keep your clients paying you longer. Guaranteed. You just have to understand this because data is one of the big things that scares people away because you don't have it. So the first big thing is adding elements and widgets to your report. So right in here, just to let you know, you can delete any of this. And what we can do is we can move things over and we can edit the way your report looks. So we want to have this up here. You just drag and drop, okay, just the way you want it, just like that. And you can edit it very simply, very easily. Clean these three dots. You can delete little parts of it. You can delete the whole thing. It's really, really neat. And you can also add a bunch of stuff in. So the first thing I want to show you is you have all of these data points. So you have every single data point on contacts available, every single data point on appointments available, opportunities, visitor data, emails, calls, conversions, payments. You basically have all of the data points you could possibly want. And you can just click in, find the one you want, click it, okay, configure it the way you want, and then click save. And what it's going to do is it's going to pop up right in here. And then you can drag and drop and play with it where you want. So I just want to make sure you understand that you have all of the possible data points you could want. Everything from calls to emails, open to emails, sent to payments received. You can configure this any which way you want. You just look over here, you click this right here, then you click this, click save, and we'll bring it in just like I did here. So step number one is just getting the data you want onto the report. Step number two now is how we want the data to look on the report, which is really, really cool. So we're going to come up here. We're going to click contacts. We're going to click the contacts account. We're going to click save. Okay. And we're going to come right in here. And now we can edit this in multiple which ways. So we can click a donut, save, boom. It is now looks like that. We then could go, now let's do it a line. We click save. Look at that. It's now a line. We can do a bar. Let's do a bar. Change this. Guys, this is going to make your basic report look so much cleaner. Because what a lot of people do is they just keep it as is. A lot of people are visual. It looks way cooler. If you're making a lot of money and has bars and crafts, it just looks cooler. They can visually see it. Just having words doesn't cut it. So you can edit it even more like that. Then you can add any sort of conditions or themes, which is different colors, different kind of layouts, simple like that. So that's pretty cool. That gives you a lot of flexibility. So again, step number 1 is coming right in here, clicking edit widget and picking exactly what data you want to show on your report and deleting what data you don't want on your report. Then your next step is to edit and customize the data you have on the page, making it look a certain way. And again, you can add elements in here if you want to add any stuff with images and titles. You just literally click this, plug in the image you want via this, and then click save. Very simple, just like all of their builders. Code, text, simple stuff like that. And then themes, we already went over that. It's just picking the way you want this thing to look. Quick thing I want to show you is that you can do this same editing on the dashboard. So if we go back and we come back up to dashboard, you have the same ability to edit the dashboard. Again, the reports are the dashboard. It's just pulling that. So you can come right in here and you can click edit dashboard and you can actually configure the dashboard the way you want. So we don't want this. You delete all of them. You can literally do all the whole drag and drop thing, whatever way you want. And you can then edit this as much as you want. You can even add widgets. The same thing we just went over. Remember what we just went over? Data, how it looks, elements, themes. You can do that exact same thing on your dashboard. And what I recommend you do, if you're going to be doing this in a niche, plumber, HVAC, electrician, whatever, I recommend you create the coolest kind of report for that kind of client and have that in a snapshot along with all your other stuff. So every time you bring this over, you now have the perfect reporting. I'm telling you guys, this is way more powerful and important than you think. Like, reporting is a art, okay? And if you do it right, people are blown away because they're like, oh my gosh, we got that many clicks. I love it. Let's do more. A lot of you guys aren't doing this at all. And your clients aren't edified or motivated by the process at all. Seeing is believing, and this helps keep your clients longer. So again, just to reiterate, you can do the same kind of editing on the dashboard because the dashboard is where you pull the custom reports from and they get sent to every single month. So basically all you gotta do is edit the report the way you want it. And then you can come in here and do page properties. This just takes a couple different things out. As you see, it removes dividers, titles like up here. It can remove this stuff. But you can add a logo in to basically be on top of everything. So if we want Declan's face, it then will be on all the pages. Very cool. You can just edit it a little more like that. And this is right under page properties. It just gives you a little more functionality to edit it. You obviously wouldn't want it red. That looks really dumb. But you pick exactly how you want to look. And page properties just gives you that a little bit more of editing. And then right over here, we basically can name each page, which is actually really good. So if we come right here, we could do sales, and it would be a sales page. When they open up, they go, oh, this is the sales page, which I think is really important. Don't leave it untitled page. You want to name each page, especially if you have big reports. That way it looks good. And again, to do this, you would just click page list right here, and then you access it like this. You just click these 3 dots and you can either delete or rename. Last but not least, we manage permissions. This is just who gets access to the report. Do you only want a user to see it? Do you want everyone to see it? You can pick who you want access to. And again, you just designate how you want that to go down. But that's it. Once you have your report configured the way you want it, and you're like, I like this, it looks good. Remember, it'll stay this way. You then come up here and click send or schedule. This is the final part in this process, is how frequently do you want this to show up? Do you want this daily? Do you want this monthly? Do you want this weekly? You pick. I would recommend weekly or monthly. Doing it every day is like a bit much unless you're dealing with high volume business. We'll just pick weekly. And this is going to be when it gets automatically sent. Because guys, when we set this up, it's automatic. It's hands off. It just sends them the reports. So we'll do Monday at 10 a.m. That's perfect. Date range, last 7 days. This is how much you want the report to be in. We'll just leave it at that. Make sure you have your proper email in. You want to put your subject line in. This is really important. Be, business name. So put in their business name and then do weekly report or stats, something like that. That's really, really important. You pick the exact recipients you want. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick this right here, and then you're going to pick a message if you want to add it in. But what I recommend you do first before you schedule this is send this to somebody so you can test this. It's very, very important. We're going to send this right now. We're going to send a test email. That way you've sent a test and you can just proof and make sure it looks good. Once everything looks good and your report is done, you're going to click save and schedule. And what this is going to do is it's just going to schedule this and it'll be forever taken care of and hands off. And this is what it's going to look like when you are done with this. It's going to look just like this. It's going to say weekly. It'll have that green bubble, and then you're done. And if you want to edit it further, you can come in here, you click manage permissions, duplicate to another account so you could send this to another sub account if you have this, looking real good in the way you want it, or you just click delete and it's done. And it's as simple as that. So guys, it's super easy to get custom reports. I just walked you through. You can do it in 5 to 10 minutes. You can make them look amazing and it'll be automated. You don't have to do anything. Okay? That you show your clients logically with data what you are doing. Because a lot of the time you sell them, they're really excited, they're happy, but then they have no clue what you're doing. And they think it's some sort of magic spell when it's not. So please make sure you have custom reports set up. It will help you so much. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're interested in high level, I have a 30-day free trial link down below where you'll get access to me, snapshots, courses, private community, a bunch of other stuff that will really help you on this journey. So please check that out. I think it'll really help you. There will be a video that's going to pop up at the end of this video. It's really important that you watch it because it's how to use AI and automations to fully onboard clients. It's in the same vein as this where you set up the custom reports, you leave it, you're done. You can set up AI and automations to fully onboard your clients. That way you can be hands off and you're good to go. So make sure you watch that video that pops up at the end because it will help you greatly.